Coming up on Network Africa, Zambia's parliament suspends 48 opposition lawmakers for boycotting a speech by the president. The World Health Organization identifies 2 outbreaks of polio in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And refugees in DR Congo join forces with their host community in Uganda to run a fish farm. Hello and welcome to the program. I'm Joke Rogers. 48 Zambian members of parliament from the opposition UPND party have been suspended for 30 days for boycotting President Edgar Lungu's State of the Nation address. They refused to attend in March as they argued that Mr. Lungu was not the legitimate winner of last year's election. But Parliament Speaker Patrick Matibini says the MP's boycott is a gross misconduct. The suspension comes as UPND leader Hakainde Hichilema is in detention facing treason charges. Zambia's government has faced criticism from the country's Conference of Catholic Bishops over its handling of the case of the opposition leader. It warned that Zambia is slipping towards a dictatorship. Let's get more on this story from legal practitioner Mr. Chukwemeka Eze, who joins us live on the program. You're welcome to Network Africa. What do you make of the decision of the Zambian parliament to suspend 48 opposition lawmakers for boycotting President Lungu's State of the Nation's address?
Can you hear me well?
I said, what do you make of the decision of the parliament in Zambia to suspend those 48 opposition lawmakers for boycotting the president's address?
What I make of it is that Zambia is receding to dictatorship because this is a supposed misconduct that took place in March, and the punishment is coming out in June. This is against parliamentary practice all over the world because the speaker unilaterally, without referring them to any committee for them to defend themselves, he unilaterally suspended them for 30 days. This is against parliamentary practice all over the world. So I'm opposed to that. It's dictatorial and it is undemocratic.
Well, going by what you were saying, can the lawmakers challenge their suspension in court, and going with the situation of the country, do they have a chance of succeeding?
What did you say?
I said, can the lawmakers challenge their suspension in court? And with the situation of things as they are, do they actually have a chance to succeed?
I agree with you. They can challenge it in court. They can challenge it in court. But the problem with this is that if they go to court, my position is that they can challenge it in court. But the problem is that if they go to court, the matter might not be decided within the 30 days. You recall that their suspension is for 30 days. And if the matter is not decided, the speaker might elongate it and say the matter is in court, that he's waiting for the court ruling before he can restore them. He can even extend the length of the suspension. So I think for now, it is better they should not go to court because it is a political issue. They can go to court when they are recalled. But for now, it is not in their best interest.
The Catholic Church in Zambia seems to be a rather strong body. It has warned that Zambia is sliding into a dictatorship. You have said so yourself. You know, what does this portend for Zambia?
I agree with the Catholic Church in Zambia that the party in power is taking Zambia into dictatorship. When Kenneth Kaunda signed into law multi-party democracy in 1998, Nobody knew that this would be the outcome of multi-party democracy in Zambia. You recall that Zambia was under one-party rule from 1973 to 1998. And as such, we have expected Zambia to have grown beyond what they are doing now. So it is quite unfortunate that Zambia is not yet free. Can you count the road? Zambia shall be free. We thought it was only that made Zambia not to be free. But President Galungu has proved that Zambia is yet to be free.
All this is happening, Mr. Eze, as the opposition leader, Hakainde Hichilema, is still facing treason charges. He's still in prison as we speak. Now, looking at the Africa in itself, what role, if any, should the African Union be playing in this crisis in Zambia?
Yes, my position is that the African Union should use its Peace and Reconciliation Committee in Zambia. They shouldn't wait until there will be a coup or the opposition leader is sentenced to death before they start begging. It is high time they should send an eminent persons group. If they don't want to use the Peace and Reconciliation, Peace and Dispute Resolution Committee, Conflict Resolution Committee. If they don't want to use it, they can send the eminent persons group. We have Thabo Mbeki, we have our own Olusegun Abak. They should go and talk to President Edgar so that he will not send Zambia into political oblivion. As we speak now, the African Union needs to act urgently.
Thank you so much for your thoughts on that issue. Legal practitioner Chukwuemeka Eze speaking to us on Network Africa.